guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be doing my January favourites, and I have quite a lot to get through in this video, so without further ado let's look at a few of the things I have been loving this month. The first thing was a Christmas present. It was part of a Sleek Christmas gift set that I got from my friend Lexi, and it's the Sleek Solstice palette, which has been out for a very long time, so I know I'm like really late on this, but I've wanted it for ages, and I saw people raving about it when it was like new and everything, and so many people loved it, so I wanted to give it a go really bad, but I never ended up buying it, but I ended up getting it as a present instead, and I absolutely love it. Like, the packaging is so pretty. Obviously it gets quite dirty with fingerprints, but that doesn't really matter, and obviously it wipes off. And then the inside looks like this. You've probably seen it before. It comes with this little brush, which I've not used and I probably won't use. I don't know, maybe I'll try it. And it comes with these 4 shades. I've got 3 powders and 1 cream product, and they are so pigmented and look so pretty. I really like using the cream one and then putting one of these ones on top to like intensify it. Just so pretty. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that at all, but so nice. And if I just swatch one now, pretty. Definitely worth the hype, I can now officially say. The next thing is actually something I got as a freebie from when I went to Hello World. Because I went VIP, I got a little goodie bag and it had a few different bits and bobs in there, and one of the things was a full-sized Body Shop Amazonian Saviour multi-purpose balm, which looks like this. And I wasn't really sure what it was for, and I hadn't used it for a while after I got it. And I looked online, and it's basically for like really bad dry skin, or it's just multi-purpose. It's sort of moisturising, helps damaged skin. A lot of people use it for like tattoos and stuff, and obviously I don't use it for that because I don't have a tattoo, but I don't know if you're meant to. I looked online to see if it was safe for your face, but it didn't say. But I've actually been using it on my face because my face often gets quite dry, so I've been using just a small amount, like here where I'm really dry, and sometimes I use it all over really, but only very lightly. I just put a little bit more on the places I'm really dry, and it has helped me so much. Like, my skin has been so much better when I've used it. Sometimes I forget to use it, like if I'm not wearing makeup on a certain day I'll forget to moisturise and stuff. I do that a lot, so my skin will get dry again, but once I get back into using it, it works really quickly. And also I've been getting really dry hands this winter. I've not really noticed this problem before, but it's been quite bad, especially my right hand. I don't know why just my right hand, but I get quite dry skin, and this has been helping it a lot. It's been amazing, like instantly. And if they're quite sore from being dry, it stops them from being sore. It's just amazing. Would definitely recommend this. Next is a lip balm, and it is the Natural Extracts Coconut Moisturising and Hydrating Lip Balm. I get really dry lips, again, in the winter, sometimes just in general, but especially in the winter my lips get really dry, and this has really worked. Like, I put this on and I feel it working straight away, and my lips stay moisturised for so long when I've used it, and it's so nice to use. Obviously it smells really good because it's coconut. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a very obvious coconut scent, but it smells nice and it works really, really well. So I've been really loving this, and it has saved my lips. Next favourite is a candle, and it is the White Barn Mahogany Coconut Scented Candle. It doesn't really look like I've used it that much, but I actually have. And it's a 3-wick candle, and it just smells so good. It is such a calming, relaxing scent for me. I usually light this in the evenings when I'm sort of winding down, or if I'm feeling a bit stressed or anxious, I will light this candle, and it just instantly helps me, and it just instantly gives off a really calm, relaxed feel and vibe, and I just really, really love it, and just makes my room smell great. It's strong but not too strong, if that makes sense. It's just perfect really, and I've been absolutely loving it. My next favourite is a brand in general, and that is Bomb Cosmetics. I have quite a few of their products and have tried some of them in the past. I actually have a candle by them that I've not used yet, but I can tell I'm going to love that. It's like a raspberry kind of one. I think it's meant to be like raspberry ice cream. I don't really know, but I haven't lit that yet because I've been saving it because I know I'm going to fall in love with it. But I've been using their bath bombs more recently, I've used them in the past as well, but I had a set of 3 that my mom got me for my birthday, and I'd been saving them, and I used a couple of them recently, and they smell incredible. They look amazing when you put them in the bath. The smell lasts on me for quite a while afterwards, which sounds weird, but like, you can still smell the scent of the bath bomb on you, like you give off that fragrance still afterwards, and I feel like a lot of products don't always do that. So it's really, really nice. I just love they have some really cool stuff, and yeah, it's definitely a brand I want to use a lot more because it's just a really good brand. Next is a little bit of a random one, but this was a Christmas present, and it is this Winnie the Pooh blanket from Primark. It's just got Winnie the Pooh faces all over it. If you know, I'm a sucker for Disney, so this is everything. And it has this really cute Winnie the Pooh hood, which honestly, I've been wearing this so much and it keeps me so cozy. I love it. It's so soft. The inside is just incredibly soft. Oh, just holding it now, I just want to snuggle in it. And yeah, I realised I'd used it once or twice, and then I was wrapping it round myself, and I don't know how I didn't know this to start off with, but I noticed that it has paws. So when you wrap it round yourself, you can put your hands in it, and it's just the cutest and coziest blanket ever. Like, it looks adorable and it's so comfy, it's just perfect, and I've been obsessed with it. I don't know, I feel like I got way more excited over this than I should have, but I absolutely love it. I mean, I would put it on now to show you, but I don't really want to mess up my hair. Yeah, it's real cute. Now onto a few song favourites, which you know I love to do. The first one is very random because it's quite an old song, but it's actually a One Direction song, because a couple of weeks ago I was listening to one of the old One Direction albums just because I was in the mood to. It's probably my favourite album by One Direction, it's 4, but specifically the one song that I listened to and thought, wow, I forgot how good this is, and I've been listening to it a lot more since. It is Once in a Lifetime. I just think it is such a pretty song. I don't know, I just absolutely love it. It's got such a nice vibe to it, it's really like chilled, and I just love it.
Sounds like you when I close my eyes and you are by my side. You are by my side.
It gives me goosebumps. I just think it's such a beautiful song, and One Direction will never get old. The next song in my favourites is My by Troye Sivan. I love Troye Sivan. You'll probably know that I've liked him for a while because back in the day I made a video reacting, or I don't know if it was reacting or just my review on his EP, which I think is still on my channel somewhere, so if you want to find that, have fun. Bit cringy, but go for it. But yeah, I've loved his music since I first discovered him, and he recently brought out a couple more songs, and I've been loving My. It is so good, so good. Absolute tune. I have been obsessed with that. The final song in my favourites is, it's just great, and it is Paradise by George Ezra, which is his brand new single, and his album comes out in March, which is technically next month now. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yeah, George Ezra, I love him. I loved him when he brought out his very first album. I just fell in love with it, and I love his music so much. I just love him. He's just, oh my god. And I actually recently got tickets to go and see him live, so I am seeing him live in July. I'm so excited, and I love his new single, so I cannot wait to hear his album. I just know I'm going to absolutely love it. I have quite literally had this song on repeat for a lot of time this month. Now I have 3 film favourites for you, because I actually went to see 3 different films in the cinema this month, which is probably a bit excessive. Well, it's not. I just don't normally go to the cinema that often. I go fairly often, but I've never been that much in space of a month before, but I've loved it, so I love going to the cinema. First film favourite is one that I'm actually going to see again on Monday, so I'm very excited about that, and I feel like I'm going to enjoy it even more this time because I know and love the soundtrack better this time. But it is, of course, The Greatest Showman. How could I not mention it? It is incredible. I remember seeing the trailer like a while back when they first released that, and I was like, oh my god, I need to see this film. I don't know what it is, but I need to see it. And I saw it and loved it. I had very high hopes for it and it exceeded my expectations. And I didn't listen to the soundtrack before I went to see it because I wanted to keep it a complete surprise. And I loved it, and then since then I have been obsessed with the soundtrack. Absolutely obsessed. And now I'm going to see it again, and I'm just going to want to sing along, so I'm going to have to stop myself from doing that in the middle of the cinema. But it is such a good film, honestly. If you love musical films, if you love decent music, if you love Zac Efron, Hugh Jackman, you know, just go and see it. It's incredible. Really, really incredible. The next film that I went to see this month and absolutely fell in love with was Disney Pixar's Coco. I don't even think I can talk about it without getting emotional because it was brilliant. I didn't really know what to expect from it. I kind of had an idea what it was about, obviously, but I wasn't sure if I was going to love it or not. It just, I don't know, I just never really thought about it too much. But then I think it was literally a couple of days before I went to see it, and a lot of people had been putting online that it was amazing and they'd been crying at it and it was really emotional. I was like, oh dear, I better prepare myself. And oh my gosh, I cried a lot. Even when the film ended and the credits were rolling, I just couldn't control my emotions and I just wanted to burst into tears again. And it was just, it was so brilliant, really, really emotional, but so incredible. I loved, it was just so beautiful, like the animation and the colours, it was just so pretty. And the storyline was really, really good, like really interesting, really clever. There was a lot of twists and it was just amazing, like absolutely amazing. I loved it so much, and I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. Oh my god, I loved it. Really loved it. And the final film that I went to see this month and really enjoyed was Jumanji. I saw the original a while back. I watched it when I was younger and I loved it. So I was really excited when I realised they were doing a new version. What I loved about the new version was that it wasn't trying to be like the old one. It was very different to that. And it had so many like famous actors and actresses in it, like especially people that I knew. Like I knew pretty much all of the actors and actresses that were like in it, so that's really cool, and they were all amazing. And it was not how I expected it to be. I don't really know what I expected from it, but it was just so different to what I expected, and it was absolutely hilarious. I did not expect it to be that funny. And Kevin Hart was in it, and I mean, I appreciate what he does and stuff, but I've never really been a massive fan. I've never like hated him, but I don't know, I've just not ever been a big fan. I've not really gotten into his stuff very much. But he was so funny in this film, like absolutely incredible. And Jack Black, oh my god. Honestly, every single person in that film was incredible. I found it so interesting, like so, I love stuff like that anyway, but it was just perfect and really, really, really funny. Okay, so now onto the final favourite I want to mention in this video, and that is a YouTube favourite, and I saved this for last because I felt that it needed its own little section at the end, and I'm going to try not to go on about it too much, but it's something that warms my heart greatly. That is a YouTube channel by a lovely little family, and it is called Hayes Family Vlog. They are a Disney vlog channel. They go to Disneyland California a lot. I just discovered them whilst looking for Disneyland California vlogs, which I will explain why in a second. I mean, I just watch Disney vlogs in general anyway, but I specifically wanted Disneyland California ones for a specific reason at this point. And I've just fallen in love with this family. They are incredible. I love the way they film their vlogs, the style, the way they do it. It's just really incredible. They work really hard on their videos. It's a couple called Ashley and Zach, and they have a daughter called Malia, which I think is a really cute name, and she actually has alopecia, and she is the most gorgeous little girl that you will ever see. She is beautiful, and seeing their journey and trying to raise money for alopecia awareness, and it's just incredible. They are such like a lovely family, and they do so much to raise awareness for alopecia, and to just, they do everything they can for their daughter and just literally spoil her, and it's the sweetest thing. And they always go to Disneyland, and they get the best character interactions, and they are just the best Disney vlogs to watch because they're the most magical vlogs I've ever seen. Like, they are incredible. Like, all the experiences she gets are amazing, and one of her favourite characters to meet that they meet very often is Peter Pan, so that's good for me because he's my favourite character too. I'm actually going to Disneyland California this year. I announced this or mentioned this in a recent vlog, which you can find on my vlog channel, Esme Extra, if you're interested to hear the whole itinerary for the holiday. But I'm going to Disneyland California for 2 days. I still can't believe it, but I'm so excited, and that was the reason I was looking for Disneyland California vlogs, and I stumbled upon their channel and fell in love. So I'm really happy that I found them because honestly they are incredible, and I can't even put into words how much I love that family. I know that sounds so weird, but they are just amazing, and 100% would recommend subscribing to them. Like, honestly, I could not recommend a channel more. Incredible. Okay, that is everything for this video. Quite a long one because I had quite a lot to talk through, but it's been a good month for favourites. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!